Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, that's amazing, Brian. You should be on this side of the fence. You should be a networker because you're a born networker. As Shane Moran told me, you just don't know how good you are, and how you conduct yourself and your humbleness and your experience is just so great to work with. And that's why there's 100 people on here, because you're the man, and we really appreciate what you've done. We appreciate you being away from home for like, it must be close to 2 months. Is it 6 weeks, or how long are you
Yeah,
away?
6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Well, that's crazy hard. Like, I mean, it's hard to take a 6 week holiday. Never mind a 6 week workload. But you're phenomenal, and you're in front of experts in the industry. You're doing all these interviews, and you're speaking at conferences. You must be exhausted. So it's fantastic. So
Well, I get tired every day, but I also get rejuvenated and it's exhilarating for me because I love, and it's almost like spreading the good word. I think crypto was really badly seen when I started, and I tell this story a lot, but a lot of my family and friends thought I was going into something that was very dark and very scammy when I told them I was going to be full time in crypto. And this was 2017, 2018. I joined Binance in 2019, and I just had a lot of people saying, "Hey, are you sure about this? That's money laundering. That's this. That's that. That's the other." And I just, I had a little bit more vision than those people, and I was a little bit deeper in it, so I understood the tech from a deeper level, and I was sure from the very first day that crypto was going to rewrite the way money moves, right? And to me, that's the part of it that was so fascinating about what I did in the last several years of my career. We see, from Swift's taking, 5 days and, $100 to send, money around the world, to now I can literally send $1 billion, if I had it, $1 billion to HP and Bitcoin in less than 10 minutes, right? With no one's permission, without asking anyone if I can do that, right? And so to me, that was really the technology that blew my mind. And so I decided to dedicate my career to it because I thought it was a technology that could help a lot of people right now. Obviously, new technologies are always used for bad also, right? Like the pager. I don't know if you've ever seen The Wire, but the pager was used to deal drugs in Baltimore, and that's what that whole show is about. The cell phone, I'm sure more than one bad guy has used it to do things, but that doesn't mean that the cell phone's bad. And that's sort of the way I think about crypto, right? That the technology is truly amazing, and what was built in Bitcoin, I believe, is the technological breakthrough of our lives, of my lifetime, right? I don't think there'll be another breakthrough in Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin created a lot of the other cryptos that we see today. And the reason I say this is because I believe that we're in a very similar space with AI finance today. And I think that what we are seeing with AI is truly amazing. It's growing at even a faster pace than crypto did back in those days. But what we're not seeing yet is how AI is going to affect finance. And not that many people are using AI finance products to make their lives better. And there's a lot of scammers saying they're doing AI that aren't doing AI. And so I think it's just a phenomenal opportunity if we can cut through the noise and get to the actual valuable tech that's there. I think it's going to change the world. And I think a lot of people that are in it on an early stage are going to be some of the wealthiest people in the world, right? At Binance, we created financial freedom for a lot of people, mostly employees at the early days, but eventually also some of the people that work, used our platform, and I think the same is going to happen here with what we're doing. I have a personal mission. I don't like the ex-CEO of Binance to have all the fun, so my mission is to create 1,000 millionaires or more in a short period of time. And so what that means is you've taken more than $1 million out of the platform by either yield that you've accrued over your investment, or by working in the network and payouts on the commissions and the network marketing piece of it. So we've already, I believe the number is 17 that have already in the pre-launch phase taken out more than $1 million by working really hard. HP, I believe, is one of them. So we have 983 to go, and I think we can do a big chunk of that in 2026. And so, yeah, I'm just thrilled to be here. I feel so lucky to be able to do this and call this work. It's really a beautiful thing. And I think those of you that want to know more about the opportunity, definitely go through HP, through Shane, through some of the guys here. But I'm happy to take questions and answer as much as I can in the last 5 minutes I have. So thank
Yeah,
you guys for listening.
absolutely fabulous. So guys, maybe just put up your hand and if somebody does have a question, because Bryan does have a flight to catch tonight, so he needs to pack up and get out of there. So any questions at all? I mean, it's really hard to ask a question